Well, I've got $2 in the jukebox, $5 in a bottle, 10 more just in case that don't do the trick. And I'll be dead broke tomorrow morning with heartaches by the dozen. A lady on my mind is driving me crazy. Tell her, why do I need to see those blue eyes looking at me that way again? After the way she did me, it's a sin. How could she just walk out and leave me for all these nights in her arms? Look where I am. Well, I've got $2 in the jukebox and $5 in a bottle, 10 more just in case that don't do the trick. I'll be dead broke tomorrow morning with heartaches by the dozen. A lady on my mind is driving me crazy. Hello. I've got $2 in the jukebox, $5 in a bottle, 10 more just in case that don't do the trick. With heartaches by the dozen, a lady on my mind is driving me crazy. I've got a lady on my mind that's driving me crazy.
Live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar, Jerry Anderson in the studio with Dale Greear. Dale just came from Guitar Bar just a couple of weeks ago, heard $2 in the Jukebox, one of my very favorite songs. And I love the way that you are traditional. I mean, I think there is no bones about it. You got to say Dale Greear is a traditional musician.
Now, I grew up traditional, playing all over.
Pull that mic down towards you just a little bit.
West Texas and Dallas area, and then finally around in Oklahoma, in Cache, Oklahoma area. It's where I live in now.
So you're from Cache?
That's where I'm from now.
From now?
I was born in Lubbock, Texas.
Okay, so Texas born, but Oklahoma raised.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to say that you were actually. What does it happen when you get refined? You're Oklahoma refined. That's it. You're refined in Oklahoma, born in Texas, but you work in Kansas. What's up with that?
I'm in construction, so
So you go where the job is.
You have to go where the job is sometimes, and doing some things at Fort Leavenworth right now.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, up at their military bases. So is it contract up there? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Very cool. You know, my son is in the military. He's in Kansas too, at Fort Riley, at the other place.
Oh, I was at Fort Riley before that.
See there? You might even you may have run into him. He's one of those guys in a uniform.
I've actually even worked at Fort Sill occasionally.
Oh, well, see there? I like that.
Close to home.
Let's talk about some of your musical influences. Of course, you know, you love the traditional music, so of course you've got to love people like, you know, Conway Twitty and like George Jones. Do you have a favorite? Do you have somebody who you think influenced you more than anybody else when you're talking traditional country?
You know, growing up, I used to listen to all of the country, but there was special people like Ray Price.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Bush, you know, all the big two-steppers, you know, they were big when I was really in the swing of things. So
sure.
They influenced me a lot. And Willie Nelson, of course, I knew some of Willie's band too. So
oh, that's cool.
We used to practice. We used to sit in with Jody Payne, who was his lead guitar player in his little family band.
Really?
Yeah. Before he
rubbing
came Willie's
elbows,
band. Yeah.
rubbing elbows with almost famous people.
I know.
That's pretty
Isn't
cool.
that something? Didn't help me a lot, but hey, it sure is fun to say. Isn't it?
Well, you brought your guitar with you, and I know that you have some original music. You brought me a CD from here. But is there something that well, don't shake your head at me. When I say you play, you play. No, that's just the way we do things around here. Jerry is in charge. Ask Jonna. She will. She will tell you.
Hey, like I said, whatever you need.
This show has been so much fun for me because, first of all, I get to meet lots of new artists. And I'm really sorry that I missed your show. I was in Washington, D.C. when you played, and so I didn't get to come out. I try to make it out for every artist that is at Guitar Bar, just so I have a frame of reference. And I wasn't able to be there, but I did know from what everybody's telling me that you're very traditional. So I had those things to ask about. So some of the other questions I may ask you will be questions that are ignorant to me because I don't know you. But there are people, of course, you've been playing around this area for a long time, right?
I sure have.
So tell me some of the places that you've been playing.
Guitar Bar.
Yeah, we love the Guitar Bar, 1816 Southwest 11th Street. Terry Allen, of course, our good buddy. We love him to death, and he has made a place for musicians, whatever genre of music, really. I mean, really, we lean more toward country, but we've got some Southern rock, we've got some not even down, even some folk music, just all different kinds of country style music that is played at Guitar Bar almost 5 nights a week. I mean, I love his dream for that place. We talk about it all the time. That he just wanted a place, he's a musician himself. So it's good when musicians open their own bar because they know exactly what they want because they're musicians. So you make it musician friendly. Is that kind of your experience there?
That's a great place for musicians to go and play their music. And locally we need something like that. I mean, there have been little spots around over the years, but nothing like that Terry's got going down there. It's
for over a year
really
now.
Fun thing.
Yeah, for over a year now. I mean, Terry has been the place for live music in Lawton.
Absolutely.
And Guitar Bar, of course, we call it Lawton's own Cheers because you walk in the door and everybody knows you. And, there are pockets of people who hang out there all the time. I mean, you know when you walk in, this is the place to be on a Friday or Saturday night, particularly when they have their live music, and Thursday night, generally acoustic music, and then Monday and Tuesday with karaoke. And then Wednesday night, kind of a jam session. It's just... It's a lot of fun. I mean, you can actually have fun any night of the week at Guitar Bar. Let's hear another song from you, Dale. Let's play one of your originals if you want to play it here in the studio. And you said when you play kind of just one-on-one like this, it's generally a slow song. I'm all over the ballads, okay? So anything that you want to play.
You want an original song?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
I'll give a little interlude to this.
Okay.
I wrote this about my son. He was, grew up growing up around Cash, the typical little cowboy, wearing hats and everything.
Sure.
Tried bull riding one time, and this is a story about that. The game was half over. We were down on the score. At 9 years old, winning is everything. Well, I was the coach, so I put him into pitch, and he turned that game around. And he said, "Dad, you are my hero. You're the smartest and the bravest man I know." Well, I'm always amazed by the things you say and do. And when I grow up, I want to be like you. Well, as a young cowboy, bull riding was the thing. And when he rode the first time, I was there. Well, I risked my life to save him from the horns when the bull turned to charge. And he said, "Dad, you are my hero. You're the smartest and the bravest man I know. Well, I'm always amazed by the things you say and do. And when I grow up, I want to be like you. Well, topping his class and going off to school, it's plain to see he's destined to succeed. A good head on his shoulders and the world at his feet is everything a dad should be proud of. So I said, son, you are my hero. You're the smartest and the bravest man I know. Well, I'm always amazed by the things you say and do. And when I were young, I'd want to be like you. Yes, if I were young, I'd want to be like you.
Dale Greer, live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar. It's called My Hero. We're going to come back in just a minute and talk about songwriting and talk about how you come up with those ideas. Dale, we'll be back in just a minute. Live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar on KLAW 101.